Every single day, your cat is talking to you, not with words, not with sounds you can easily decode, but with tiny, quiet, deliberate gestures that most owners see 100 times and never once truly understand. That slow blink across the room, the way they press their forehead into your hand, that thing they do with their paws on your lap every night before bed. You probably think those are just cat things, random quirks, cute little habits that don't mean much. But what if every single one of them is a message? A very specific, very intentional message your cat has been sending you for years. Today we're going to translate 7 of them. 7 things your cat does every single day that are actually secret messages meant just for you. And by the end of this video, you will never look at your cat the same way again. Let's start with the one that might surprise you the most. Number 1, the slow blink. You've seen it. You're sitting on the couch, maybe reading, maybe watching TV, and you glance over at your cat. They're looking at you from across the room, and then, very slowly, they close their eyes, hold them shut for just a second, and open them again. Most people think their cat is just sleepy, maybe drowsy, maybe about to take one of their 17 daily naps. But that slow blink, that's not drowsiness. That is your cat saying, "I love you," in the most cat way possible. A study published in scientific reports by researchers at the University of Sussex found that cats are significantly more likely to slow blink at their owners when their owners slow blink at them first. And here's the part that really got me. When a stranger slow blinked at a cat, the cat was more likely to approach that person than someone who just kept a neutral face. Think about what that means. In the cat world, eye contact is a threat. A direct, unbroken stare is basically a challenge. It's how cats intimidate rivals. It's how they signal danger. So when your cat deliberately closes their eyes in your presence, they are doing the opposite of threatening you. They are making themselves vulnerable on purpose for you. It's the feline equivalent of putting down your guard in front of someone because you know in your bones that they would never hurt you. And the best part? You can say it back. Next time your cat looks at you, try it. Narrow your eyes slowly like a relaxed smile, hold them closed for a second, then open. Watch what happens. You might just start a conversation that's been waiting to happen for years. Number 2, kneading. You know the one. Your cat climbs onto your lap, settles in, and starts pushing their paws into you in that rhythmic alternating motion. Left, right. Some people call it making biscuits. Some people just call it painful, especially when the claws come out. But here's what's really happening. When your cat was a tiny kitten, just days old, blind and helpless, they would knead against their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. That motion, that rhythm was the very first thing they ever learned to do. And it was directly connected to the feeling of being warm, fed, safe, and loved. Now your cat is an adult. They don't need milk anymore. They don't need their mother. But when they climb onto your lap and start kneading, their brain is doing something remarkable. Research suggests that kneading triggers the release of dopamine, the same feel-good chemical that floods their system when they're content and secure. Their body is literally recreating the safest feeling they've ever known, and they're choosing to feel it with you. Your cat isn't just making biscuits. They're telling you that in their mind, your lap is the safest place in the world. That being near you feels like being home. Not their home, their first home. The one where everything was warm and nothing could hurt them. If that doesn't change the way you feel about those little claws in your thigh, I don't know what will. Number 3, the headbutt. It looks a little silly. Your cat walks up to you, raises their head, and just bonks it against your face, your chin, your hand, sometimes with surprising force for an animal that weighs 9 pounds. Most people laugh it off. Cute. Weird. Classic cat. But this behavior, which scientists call bunting, is one of the most significant things your cat can do to you, and I mean that literally. Cats have scent glands located between their eyes and ears, on their cheeks, and along their chin. When they press their head against you, they're depositing pheromones that you can't see or smell, but that other cats absolutely can. Now, here's where it gets interesting. A cat who feels insecure about their territory doesn't headbutt. They spray urine. That's the anxious, possessive way of marking. Headbutting is completely different. Behaviorists classify it as an affiliative behavior, meaning it's designed to strengthen social bonds within a group. In feral cat colonies, only cats who trust each other engage in this kind of head-to-head contact. They do it to build what researchers call a colony scent, a shared smell that identifies who belongs and who doesn't, who is family, who is safe. So when your cat headbutts you, they are not just saying hello, they are anointing you, blending their scent with yours, declaring in the only chemical language they know that you are part of their family, that you belong to each other. And if you think that's powerful, wait until you hear what number 5 really means. Number 4, showing you their belly. Your cat rolls over, stretches out, that soft, fluffy belly is just sitting there, fully exposed like the world's most tempting trap. because that's exactly what it is for most cats. Here's the thing, almost every owner gets wrong. When a dog rolls onto their back, they usually want you to rub their belly. It's an invitation. When a cat does the exact same thing, it means something completely different. A cat's belly is their most vulnerable spot. Their vital organs sit right beneath that thin layer of skin and fur, protected by almost nothing. In the wild, exposing your belly is the fastest way to die in a fight. The hair follicles on a cat's stomach are also hypersensitive to touch, which means that even gentle contact can feel overstimulating or even painful. So why would they expose it to you? Because showing you their belly is not a request. It's a declaration. Your cat is saying, yo, I feel so completely safe with you that I'm willing to show you the one part of my body I would protect with my life from anyone else. That's not a small thing. That is one of the highest compliments a cat can give. The correct response is not to reach for the belly, it's to recognize what they just told you. Give them a slow blink. Talk to them softly, maybe scratch under their chin, which is where most cats actually want to be touched. Let them know you received the message without breaking the trust that made them send it. Number 5, following you to the bathroom. You get up, you walk toward the bathroom, and before you even reach the door, there they are, right behind you. Every single time. Like a tiny furry shadow with zero concept of personal space. It's one of the most common things cat owners joke about. But the reason behind it is anything but funny. It's actually deeply emotional. Cats are creatures of routine and territory. Your home is their world and they know every inch of it. But there's one place you go where you're alone behind a closed door in a small room and your cat cannot see you. For a bonded cat, that's uncomfortable. Not because they're clingy, but because in the cat world, separation means vulnerability. When a member of the group disappears from sight, especially into an enclosed space, the instinct is to follow, to stay close, to make sure you're safe. Now, number 6, sitting on whatever you're focused on. Your laptop, your book, your puzzle, that one specific piece of paper you need right now. Whatever has your attention, your cat will find it, walk directly onto it, and sit down like they've just claimed new territory. It drives people crazy. Why does my cat always sit on my stuff? Because your cat is not sitting on your stuff. Your cat is sitting on your attention. Cats are remarkably perceptive about where your focus goes. They notice when your eyes, your hands, and your energy are directed somewhere that isn't them. And rather than meowing from across the room and hoping for the best, they go straight to the source. It's actually a pretty sophisticated communication strategy when you think about it. Your cat has learned through observation that the thing in front of you is where your world is, so they put themselves there, not to annoy you, not to be difficult, but because in their mind the most logical way to be close to you is to be exactly where your attention already is. It's not entitlement, it's connection seeking. And honestly, it's a little bit brilliant. Number 7, the trill. This is the one most owners hear but rarely think about. It's not a meow, it's not a purr, it's that short, high-pitched, rolling sound your cat makes when they see you. That little brrrp when you walk into the room or when they come around the corner and find you. Mother cats use this exact sound with their kittens. It means follow me, or I'm here, or everything's okay. It's a sound of recognition and reassurance, exclusively used with cats they feel bonded to. Your adult cat doesn't need to make this sound. They're not a kitten, you're not a cat, but they make it anyway, because somewhere in the wiring of their brain when they see you, the same feeling fires that once fired when they saw the one being in the world who meant safety, warmth, and love. They trill at you because seeing you triggers the same emotional response as seeing their mother. You are comfort, you are home, and that little sound, the one you probably barely notice anymore, that's your cat saying your name in the only language they have. 7 behaviors, 7 messages. Every single one of them happening in your home right now, probably while you weren't even paying attention. Your cat has been talking to you this whole time. Not loudly, not obviously, but constantly, consistently, in a language made of blinks and bonks and tiny sounds and the quiet act of falling asleep in your presence with their belly to the sky. Now you know what they've been saying. The only question left is, what are you going to say back? If this video opened a door for you, share it with someone who loves their cat but maybe hasn't learned to listen yet. And if you want to keep understanding your pet on a deeper level, there are more videos on this channel that will change the way you see the animal sleeping next to you right now. I'll see you in the next one.